Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Halloween time. Let's see what I come up with. I have an idea in my head. So, the first look that I've been wanting to do is a dark but not evil fairy. So, we'll see what I can come up with. And we'll put the fairy wings on last.
We also have a new tripod.
Yes, we are trying out my new tripod, finally. Got a piece to actually hold Jordan's phone. So hopefully it works.
It worked pretty well because I just walked out of the room and back.
Yeah, true. Alright, so I've already done my foundation. I am having quite bad skin time right now. Things are not cooperating at all. So I have a ton of things in front of me. Jordan's gonna try and pan through it. Tons of ideas, things, options basically. I'm mainly gonna be using the two BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes that were, I think, yeah, my last video. So yeah.
Hopefully more the Aurora one, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, Aurora Lights.
Yeah.
Because that one's glittery, and you know how Emily likes glitter.
Yeah, a little too much. Speaking of glitter, Jordan, silly Jordan, opened my loose highlight and it went everywhere.
Luckily my boyfriend does not like glitter, so I'm going to use glitter warfare.
Yeah, it got all over her shirt and all down her front.
I mean, only a little bit got on my front.
Yeah. All right. I am going to start out with a light purple. I'm going to start out with a light purple from the BH Cosmetics, the Brazil palette. So I'm taking the purple into my crease. I'm not too worried about stuff getting out on that outer corner of my eye right now, at least. I have a plan.
You got this from Amazon, right?
99% of my stuff comes from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.
Well, it was a good Amazon buy.
Yeah.
You should rate it very highly later.
Yeah. I actually have been rating Amazon products that I've bought recently.
Let's see. I believe last year we talked about your favorite thing about the season was the leaves when you ran over them, right?
Yep.
When it's
starting. Yes, when the leaves are dry and they crunch. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying.
And obviously pumpkin spice, because
oh yes,
generic white girls.
Yep. And
have to live up to the stereotype.
Big fan of pumpkin spice. Love pumpkin spice so much. A little too much sometimes.
Well, you also like pumpkin, so.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Mm.
Plus, it's very good for your your digestion.
Yep. It helps slow down my ileostomy because fiber. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna carry this all over the lid because I'm really liking this color.
Mm-hmm. It's looking very good.
I'm also gonna bring it up a little bit more than normal. I don't get back anytime soon.
We're talking about her husband who's gone off on a Starbucks excursion.
Starbucks run. So my plan with this look is to really drag out the eyeshadow to create just like almost a wing, but larger. Be very dramatic is my point.
Because Halloween, gotta play up the magic.
When I was a kid, Halloween was one of my favorites. I love dressing up in costumes. I had to get creative a few years.
I mean, yeah, you've
When
had a
I
wheelchair,
was-
right?
well-
Most of your life.
Yeah, I had my first chair when I was 2.
I bet that was an adorable little chair.
Probably have a picture somewhere. But yeah,
Just because I imagine it,
it was
very-
tiny.
yeah, I imagine it like a kind of like a stuffed animal's wheelchair
No.
esque, but that's just because you forget how old or how big 2-year-olds can be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Story time. 1 year, I think I was either 11 or 12. I had to have surgery on both of my legs at the same time. And I was in casts for 2 months. Yeah, and it was right around Halloween time. So my mom and I had to be creative, and I was also in a different wheelchair because I had to keep my legs elevated. So they were straight out in front of me. So my mom took an old sheet, a white one, and basically turned me into a mummy for Halloween. And the funny thing that I remember is a lot of people thought I was a burn victim.
I mean, they look similar.
Yeah. But man, that was probably the most creative we had to be for a costume.
I guess if she dressed the band-aids the bandages on the more.
My casts also were covered in ripped sheets.
I'm guessing they were funky color before. Because that's what they do with children's casts more often than.
Probably. I do not remember what color it was. All right. I want to do something a little fun. So I'm taking a bright pink.
Mm-hmm. Basically as pink as her current brush.
Yeah, it basically matches. And I am going above where I put the end of the purple. Yeah, sorry if you can hear that noise. It's obnoxious.
Apartment living.
Yep, apartment life. Neighbors. Maintenance. Oh.
Plus,
Yeah. A few days ago now. Yeah. The entire complex, I guess, got entirely new toilets. We're not so happy with the new one.
they're not powerful enough.
They're probably water saving, energy saving,
But
something or other.
they don't flush well.
Yeah.
I mean, they flush well enough, but not entirely.
They're completely different from the old ones.
The good old days toilets, if you will.
So yeah, there's been a lot going on around here. I would have filmed this video earlier in the week also, if I had the energy.
Yep. The changing of the seasons has definitely been kind of wearing down on everyone.
Yeah.
And it's been really cold up in the Northwest that we live in.
Yeah, it's predicted to be a bad winter again. Hope that the news people are wrong. All right, so to deepen this up a little bit, because it's not dark fairy-esque yet.
It's very light fairy right this moment.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mix in a little bit of a dark blue. Just right over the top.
Of just the purple or the pink as well?
A little bit of both, but mainly the purple. And dragging it out. So far, I like this palette.
This palette definitely has a nice build.
Yep. I haven't been really sure of what I was going to do this year. For some reason, I'm just not inspired at all. I've had to actually ask people in my life what would be good for video wise for Halloween, because I really don't know. Okay, that looks cool.
It kind of has the same kind of color scheme as the background a little bit right now.
Always. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same on the other eye. I'm sorry if you can hear the noise. We were hoping
it'd be quiet because it's a random Thursday.
Yeah.
At like 1.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
But I guess someone took a day off, or had a day off today.
Yeah.
To do spring cleaning. Or it is the renovation upstairs. / cleaning to move or something.
Yeah. You never know. Alright. Let's see, which pigment should I use? Alright, so I'm just tapping. Alright, so I tapped some of this Wet n Wild color icon pigment in
charcoal, I think, or gray?
Spellbound. It's a charcoal gray. Just want to do some eyeliner with it. I'm trying to use a variety of things.
Plus, Spellbound sounds very Halloween.
Oh yes, I didn't even think that.
But more for a witch look than a fairy look.
Oh, speaking of witches, look. For those that are new in the last few months, I have done a few other looks. One of them was a witch. I will try and remember to put that in the description when I am uploading.
Or we'll just make sure we make a playlist of Halloween looks.
I think I already have, maybe.
Or we'll make sure this looks gets put in the same playlist. So
but yeah, I will try and get it all put together. So I'm just taking this gray from all the way in the inner corner.
Ooh, that does look like Spellbound.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that Jordan can now leave the room if I need something, and I can still film.
So yeah, this is basically my present.
Yeah, I got it for both of us. I'm taking this liner stuff pretty far out.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, that is really pretty. Okay, I'm very impressed. Wet and Wild. I haven't used this color yet, so. Finding new gems that are drugstore makes me really, really happy. Slash anything that's on Amazon too that's cheap.
Then it actually has fully good functions.
Yep. Try not to poke my eye. That usually happens. So, I would love to see in the comments what people are doing for this Halloween.
Even though it's a Thursday.
Yeah, even though it's pretty much in the middle of the week.
Also, tell us about all the Halloween stores that popped up in your area. What were the stores before it popped up?
Oh yeah, we should tell about our adventure last week.
Last week,
oh God,
we were going to go to the Halloween store.
Yep.
But Ulta was in between those two spots, so
of course I had to go in.
Because
I can't pass up sales / good prices
/ really fun colors.
Yeah, I was trying to find some fun stuff for Halloween looks. Anyway, so
we're in Ulta.
Long story short, my husband's charger for his wheelchair broke, about a week or so ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been using Emily's.
We've been sharing and trying to alternate who uses it.
He hogs the charger.
Well, he does go out more. But stupidly, both of us didn't, as in me and Jordan, didn't bother thinking of, oh, we should plug my chair in the night before.
Well, I wasn't here.
True. Yeah.
So, I can't be blamed.
Yeah. But yeah. So, we go out and we're in Ulta and I look down at my chair for some odd reason because I normally don't.
The universe said, check your chair.
And my chair was at basically 20%.
So we kept on finished going through Ulta because
we were almost done anyway.
Somewhat. We just kept on turning off our chair just as a...
Yeah, while I was not moving. But yeah. So my chair, being stupid, died pretty much.
Or got close to dead, but enough where we could say she could go on the bus by herself without me having to push her up the ramp. So
Jordan, thank God I was with her. Vice versa, she was with me. But
I looked up her chair manual
and figured out how to turn it into manual mode. Yeah.
It took me a moment to figure it out. Luckily, there was a bench right outside Ulta.
Yeah. And thank God it was not raining.
Not raining, and all the circumstances were good.
Yeah.
I just was using muscles I didn't realize that pushing a wheelchair
and
her heavy would...
Let me tell the people that don't know this. A wheelchair, a power wheelchair, not with someone in it, can be anywhere from 250 to 300 plus pounds, depending on how much equipment is needed on it. Yeah.
I guess her wheelchair at being like 350 on its own.
Mine's estimated at 300 on its own, per manufacturer.
This is my one was an estimate, was me guessing without knowing anything.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun.
It definitely, but yeah, the
Not
muscles,
so much.
the muscles that I used that started hurting first were my arm muscles. Like,
yeah, it
it's
was so strange.
it was not even from like extending them. It was just like holding them like in a normal pushing a wheelchair thing.
Position. Yeah.
Basically, I had respect for like mothers that push push strollers now, because I'm like,
Let alone wheelchairs.
yeah.
All right. So before we get on with the story, I'm taking this pigment from Wet n Wild in Ice
Baby,
Lady.
lady. I was like,
Yeah,
could be.
I figured it would be that too. But anyway, I'm gonna take this. All right. So on with the story. So we had to turn it into manual mode because we were halfway across the mall, away from the bus station.
And we decided that the Halloween store, which is on,
Can wait.
could wait until we had a properly functioning share.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't get there this year, but I have plenty of other things that.
We still have the opportunity to go to the Halloween store.
Yeah.
It's just, we have to make sure her chairs stays functional.
Yeah, we have to pay more attention until my husband gets his.
Which hopefully
New
is
one.
next week.
All right, so I'm going to take that pigment.
Of Ice Lady.
Yep.
Ooh, that's already pretty.
I don't mind that a little bit of the pinkish purple stuff got mixed into it. I just wanted to brighten up the inner corner a little bit.
Add a little magic.
Yeah, more sparkle. All right, so adding more of that color because it's so freaking pretty. Anyway, so long story short, if you have a wheelchair that's powered, make sure you charge it.
And take somebody that has the push strength of at least 400 with you.
God. Yeah.
Make sure they have good stats.
That was an adventure I don't want to repeat. Because it was stressful for a while. Yeah, if I had been with anyone else other than Jordan, I don't know what would have happened.
To be fair, if you were with anyone else at the mall that we were at, you could call me
True.
and be like, help.
Yeah, save me.
And I'd be like, and then you'd explain what happened. And then I'd be like, okay, I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
And then do the same thing.
Yeah.
But without being the one that's in charge of pushing.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the brush that I used for the pink and the purple and just run it under my lower lash line.
Oh, kind of gives a little blending thing happening there.
Trying really hard not to put my eye because it hurt.
That's an interesting idea.
Make it really smoky.
Interesting.
You've never seen anyone do this?
I've never thought about doing that.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't watch makeup tutorials. This is basically the only makeup tutorial I watch, and that's because I'm we're filming it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a...
Yeah. I'm going to take a little bit more. And just push it on the outer corner because I want it to kind of smoke out. And I'm just mixing 2 of the purples from the first palette.
From the Brazil palette.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched the Aurora palette yet.
Oh, I forgot about the eyeliner option.
Mm-hmm.
Something that you could do is you could use regular eyeliner pencils as well.
And we also have a navy or a blue liquid eyeliner.
You could do pretty much any color you wanted.
Basically, whatever type of fairy you want, or whatever colors your wings have, which ours is black, so we can add color to our fairy.
Yep. I'm trying to make it fun and different. So.
Or basically match the background.
No. Not on purpose, but that happens a lot. So I'm going to just take a mascara primer. It just adds a little bit of volume and length before regular mascara. So I'm going to do something fun on the lower lashes. But I'm going to take... And I'm going to attempt to do false lashes. I haven't been playing with much false lashes. You don't have to use false lashes if you don't want to. Just pile on a ton of mascara. And you could, if you're not good with strip lashes, you could use individual lashes.
That just takes longer from what we've heard.
Yes.
And or you can make your strip lashes into individual lashes.
Yeah, you could cut them into little smaller strips. And just pile it on. I love mascara. It's one of my favorite parts of makeup because it really can change a look.
I like the eyeshadows, especially the really pretty, colorful ones are my favorite. Like, as long as they're really colorful ones, it's just kind of like more of a generalized one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of my other favorite parts of makeup is lipstick. Oh, yeah. Speaking out of running out of space. Yeah, I have very little space in my makeup section.
We'll show you pictures later.
So, Jordan noticed this in the store when we were looking around. It's a NYX mascara. It's called Worth the Hype, but it's not black. It's actually purple. That wand is huge. Dang, look at this thing. So I'm just going to do it on the bottom lashes. That's kind of cool. It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a lot of other colors that you could choose from. There was blue, there was yellow,
Green,
red.
We decided to play a little safer on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you followers of this channel, you know how hard it is to get Emily to actually play with color. That isn't the pink-purple spectrum.
Yeah. I am kind of stuck in my ways.
Yeah. Hopefully with the new palettes, she'll play more with color.
Yeah. I plan to.
Because they are really pretty. Just another little glance at the palettes.
Yeah. They're really pretty. Alright. Let's see what we shall do. If you don't want the lower lash line as smoky as I did it, you could use a little bit of concealer to clean it out if you've accidentally put too much.
Or go further. Then
Yeah. Can you open this now?
maybe. I was having difficulty
It
earlier.
twists.
I know, but it was difficult earlier
Yeah, I know.
because eyelash glue.
If it doesn't, then we'll just skip it. No?
Nope. It's
Okay.
being a
All right.
It's being a witch.
So this time, no false lashes, but I will show you which ones we were going to use since the glue is being stupid. It's these ones. They're really nice and fluffy.
They're from e.l.f.
Yeah.
They're natural lash kit.
Yeah, it's just the natural lash kit. It's really pretty, and I would use it, but the glue is dried shut. Anyway, on to the rest of the face. And one thing that I didn't do as dramatic as I was planning were my eyebrows. With a look like this,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely want to balance things out. So.
You didn't really touch the Aurora palette though.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put some on top.
Okay. I was just like, we opened that one and it's all pretty.
I forgot about it.
So, on to palette number 2.
Names are really hard to see.
The one she does, Glimmering, is what she just, and
Magnetic.
then Magnetic is the one that I thought.
I'm gonna mix those two together a little bit. Just lightly. Gonna dust over the whole thing.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Oh yeah, that was a great idea.
I'm surprised they don't have a glittery black one more.
I know, right? They have a white one in there. Why didn't they put a black? Good point.
Then again, maybe they couldn't only fit so many in that palette.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another sister palette or something that.
Maybe, but on their website I didn't see one similar to that. Look at the difference of that.
Oh yeah, that definitely ups the drama.
That amped it up. Yeah, good suggestion.
Yay! I'm understanding makeup more. Though it just looks a pretty color, so.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty good at color
And
suggestions.
I'm also taking those and dragging it out. The outer corners, basically. Alright. Now, moving on. So I'm going to take a blush that's fairly neutral. What? Almost dropped it.
On yourself.
This one. And it is Jet Setter.
From e.l.f.
From e.l.f., of course.
Because I don't think we got any other blushes lately.
No. If you've been watching my channel for a while, blush is not one of my favorite makeup items.
Yeah, like in her makeups thing, she doesn't even have like its own little.
I only have a couple, literally.
She doesn't have it. It has its place, but it doesn't have its own little label to go along with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I am not a fan of blush because I already have such pigment issues for my skin. I turn red real easily. I'm bringing it in on the apple of my cheek a little more than I would normally, and also dragging it out quite a bit. And it's fairly neutral, so you can't see it all that much. But I want to focus on the eyes.
But we had it, and maybe a lip, a little bit.
Oh yeah, I do have a fun lip option.
But not as fun as the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, this Aurora Lights palette. Holy cow.
I actually own this palette. I just haven't played around with it.
Yeah, it's one that you bought.
It was on sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to play with that more. So pretty.
Or at least I think this is the one that's the one I want. But it looks similar.
Yeah. Just trying to build it up slowly. I don't want crazy amounts of blush. That's as far as I would take the blush. It's fairly natural-ish. Alright, so next, shall I do highlight?
That is the question.
Whoa.
That's why I made a mess.
That's why you're not supposed to shake it.
I was doing like trying to get it from the edge more.
Oh my. It's okay. Highlight is another one of my favorite things. Especially this one. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Let's see the action.
Ooh, you can see the magic of or at least the sparkle of it.
And you can go as light or as heavy as you want on pretty much any of this.
Well, maybe not go too much heavier on the eyes. I mean, any further and you might go in the Mimi realm.
If you don't know what we're talking about, I will link it below. There is a video of Jordan attempting to do my makeup.
And now that we have a proper tripod, it seems that we might...
You are getting revenge, girlfriend.
It seems like the revenge might be finally coming.
Yes, now that I have a tripod that actually holds Jordan's ginormous phone.
It's only a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 Plus.
Only. Alright, I have a highlight.
Do you?
I love this highlight so much. You should link down below the video that this was first in my reaction. Alright, before I do my lips, I am going to suggest, I'm not going to do it on myself, but one thing that will help make your makeup last a lot longer, and I have tested this recently and it works really well, get a setting spray, and this is just one from e.l.f.
That we've used millions of times.
Yes.
In this channel.
I went to lunch with Steven's family and my foundation did not move. And I was doing this combo. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So,
wow.
If you want to dance the night away with whatever Halloween ventures you doing.
Yeah, if you go to a Halloween party, definitely your makeup. And I'm sure there are a lot of other great setting sprays out there. This is just the only one that I've tried. Alright, so we are on the last little bit. I'm going to take this very, very vampy,
Violet.
well,
That's the color. Vampy violet.
yes, I know. From e.l.f. Hopefully it goes good with what I've got going on.
As of right now, it kind of looks like chocolate color.
Yeah. Like it, yeah. All right. You can use a lip liner. I didn't grab one, but pretty much anything except for a red would go with this lipstick.
Or just make sure you have a chapstick in your purse for during the night.
Exfoliate your lips before you put lipstick on is the only suggestion that I have.
Or make sure you have a chapstick or lip gloss in your purse
Yeah, lip gloss would be good over this.
all night if you feel like your lips are getting chapped. That part of makeup I know.
Just blending it in.
Yep. Oh, that color looks great with your eyes.
Yeah, I have an idea.
An idea? Dun dun dun.
Yeah, let me put this away before I drop it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open this one?
The magnet was trying to hold on to for dear life.
Should I go matching or should I do something different?
Dramatic.
I am taking the white in ombre.
Ombre.
Okay. Now, so I'm taking that color.
Why is that blue looking?
Because it's got blue glitter in it.
Oh, that's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That just enhanced that color quite a bit.
I know. It would probably be best if you used a brush doing this. I just used my finger, but oh well. Alright, we're going to pause the video for 1 minute and I will be right back. Okay, so I had Jordan just stick the wings that I have behind me. I would suggest wearing, of course, something different, like either black or purple to match the makeup.
You obviously would find yourself a better fairy costume. We're just doing, and you do your hair up nice.
Yeah, definitely. Either a bun or really dramatic curls.
Ooh, dramatic curls would look great with that.
With maybe a little crown if you can find one.
Crown or some, like a black, kind of black flower crown would be pretty. Or dramatic purple.
Some sort of a flower crown would be awesome, yes.
But make sure they have glitter in it.
Oh yeah, can't go without glitter. And yes, we did add more of the white eyeshadow on my lips because it's a cool effect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the first video for this year. And I am so unbelievably pleased that my hands cooperated and it came out exactly how I wanted it to.
So if you have any idea, these eyes could also work for a really nice witch outfit.
Yes, this look could work for a witch outfit as well.
Not a good witch, but
an evil.
And
there's all kinds of stuff that this would look good with.
Give us a thumbs up, a like, and hit the little bell.
And tell me what you want to see next. Bye.
Bye.